I guess I'll start 30 seconds ahead. A whole 30 seconds. And hi, Final. How are you doing? There's my chatbot. I did switch. Yeah, I did switch. Good. See if we can get anywhere with this Heavensward expansion. If we can finally finish it. Sorry, found a pen. Leon, it's just a hero I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet with the Diamond Forge. This won't take long, I promise. Alrighty then. Me having like this angle when I was running away from Tataru just reminded me of back when I was playing, when I was streaming Black Desert Online once, when someone was complaining that I had the camera too close to the character, so I couldn't see anything. Well, I played the way I want to play. I saw enough. Wait, am I even going the right way? I think I am. Am I supposed to go in here? Nah, yeah. Snacky box. Tippy tappy tippy tippy. I'm sorry to drag you away from duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments. She's gonna make me clothing. Or not. Wait, what? Right, everyone, ready to go to work. Yeah, the camera was way too far away. No squirming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes. Oh god. Hehehehe. I do not like those sounds. I wonder what Bunny's reaction will be to those sounds. There, all finished. The Warrior of Light's every measurement, from heroic head to intrepid toe. Why am I so exhausted? Well, wouldn't you like to know? All in good time, Leonis, all in good time. Hi, Ida. Haha! Found you! Elfno wants everyone at Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but it seems to but he seemed to think it was very important. Go on, we have everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
Nope.
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Well, then the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
Can I leave now? She seems so eager to leave.
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede he might struggle to balance his new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
I wonder how the game would actually be if I would take that role, if the Warrior of Light actually had the decision to take that role. What would the quest lines look like?
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness! You're... Help! I need some help here!
No, she's not in danger. She's just carrying heavy stuff. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Saru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Narco! God, how did...
Hi, Micah.
Please...
How are you doing? Welcome.
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Same. So, this is gonna be a low energy stream.
Now, we staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your...
Maybe I should get closer to the mic and do an ASMR stream. Who knows? Nah. I'm not fit for ASMR. No. Nope.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay.
I totally read her name as Mango. Not Mnago. Mango. She's Mango now.
I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could...
It does, Micah, it does.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the vegan resistance.
No, you're Mango. Not Minago, you're Mango.
Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I should depart for Lim's...
This court do not want to cooperate with me today.
Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emeric and encourage him to send an envoy. To Taru, Kryl, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed.
Quiescent. Quiescent. I guess it means like stay still or calm, rested. But I need to Google. I need to Google. Definition from Oxford Languages, learn more. Yeah, in a state of period of inactivity or dormancy.
Quiescent.
Quiescent. I'm totally gonna start using all the words I learned from this. Sir Emeric, our boy.
I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a
Whose voice is this? Is it Papalimo?
beginning to a bloody end.
Because I think
Business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice.
that's the second time they pan over to Papalimo when that voice comes up.
'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied.
Yeah, they're making it obvious now that it's Papalimo.
And so I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
So, Ishgard. No, I want to click that. La da 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 na na. I love how they sprint. Oh, the Lalafell is so silly. But at the same time, even though they look so silly, they can look so badass at times. Oh, sorry. Greetings, Warrior of Light. What business brings you to Ishgard? It's like a 2-year-old running here. I see you. Wait here. I will summon Sir Emeric. They are pure evil after all. Yeah, they are. They are not like the gnomes in World of Warcraft, though. It is good to see you, my friend. It is but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent for some wine. But to business. I thank you for bringing this development on Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make, not mine alone at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, imminence even, not the eminence, imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly, but I will need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to the proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make a necessary arrangement? You want a glass of wine? It's Monday. Calm down, Micah. I thank you. A representative, whomever we select, will require suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Handeloop that he is to lead in your absence. He is a good buddy. Yes, Lord Commander. Leonas, pray accompany Lucia to the gates of the judgment and make ready to depart to Gridania. I will have our envoy join us as soon as I can. Fury speed you on your way. Money. Not that much money though. La, 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 la. I just remember I have not checked the friends list to see who's actually online. Oh, Reduia. Honestly, they nail the character more and more with each expansion. Okay, I need to get the next expansion then to see how he is. Because I guess you mean Sir Aymeric, that character. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the gates of judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. Oh, sorry. Inspecting the shield. Am I even on the right way? Yeah. So, inspecting the shield, right? We're totally inspecting the shield. I don't know why I say shield. 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 Not shield. It's shield. The war is over. Why are you still hurt? We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgardian envoy. After walking across the stupidly long bridge, I didn't like to... Yeah, it is stupidly long. I can agree on that. Not, I concede, that it was ever in real doubts. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperations. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make that decision alone. Not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. Sounds reasonable. Wait at the gates of judgment. I thought it was level 50 something. I don't understand why I have come with him to Camp Dragonhead to check that it's actually paired. Why not just go to Gridania and wait for him there? The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me, Leonas? You may see a familiar face. Which one of the brothers from House 4 Tomps? Yeah, it was the one I thought it was. Leonas, old boy. How wonderful to see you. And Sir Aymeric too. To what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? I would have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchen at once, if you will excuse. Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honoroyd. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia, a brief summary, if you will. You really want to punch him? I'm pretty sure he shaped up a little bit, since he's at that position. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as natural as breathing to a Garl. I mean, to an Imperial. Yes! And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francel and the Observatory. I'm just so curious, why is Honoroyd so tiny? Aren't they the same race? Why is he so tiny? Nah, it's not father and son. He's like a servant. He's a little child. I understood he was like a servant. Honoir, not Honoroyd, Honoir, I think his name was. I don't feel like he should be wearing armor and a bow if he's a child. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Yeah, child labor. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm. Yes. You and me both, old boy. I doubt I'll ever feel worth it to sit where he sat. Horsefont. I was like, I forgot his name. I had Horsefont in, like, that's the name I remembered, but it was like, no, it's not right. It's not the right name, but it is. As far as I understood, Ellison only hit their growth spurt when they are close to adulthood. That's why Alphino and the Alice are not as tall as a Rianger, for example. They are like, yeah, they are 16. I do not know, because I guess this is an elven race in this universe, but I do not know how their age works, if it's like a typical elven race where they can live for an eternity, basically, or how they work. Yet we can but play at the hand we're dealt, and with a little help from the veterans and Honoroyd's ceaseless shilling, I'm sure I'll muddle through, so worry not, old boy. Off to Gridania with you. I was gonna say, I wish there was a site like that, but it might actually be like in World of Warcraft. You have WoW Wiki that actually where you can look up how the races works and stuff with age and everything. I wish there was a page like that for Final Fantasy 2. There might be, but I don't know of it. In the WoW wiki, you can like check up the age span, so to say, of different races when they reach adulthood and when they die. Usually die of natural causes and stuff like that. This is not something you see every day. I can't even figure out what song it is. I recognize it, but I can't figure out what it is. I'm gonna skip that. Don't want to get a copyright claim. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when first I laid eyes upon it. I am so distracted by this. I guess it's a white mage. It looks like a white mage. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Stop walking in front of me! It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand, a pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? It is. Yes, of course. This like that we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? Oh, I did not see him. Bounce, 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 bounce. They need healing. Sorry. The envoy from Ishgarden has arrived. Very good. This way, if you put... Ah, and the Luminsam party as well. Oh, hi. Whatever your name was. I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one to delay in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Aymeric. Admiral, always a pleasure. And Leonis, I trust you are well. It is a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. Yes, I am, but I do not remember her name. Yugiri, that was her name. Mas Leonis was glad to hear from Riol that the missing scion have now been found. Yes? There is much more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand.
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This Griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force, and the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
Well said.
Roman people too would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal. On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift. There is much to be done.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Interesting. I wonder if I still have the page up for... nope, of course I don't. Of course I close it as soon as I... Is it that one? What the heck did I do now? There, an ally decision. Griffin, Griffin on the wall. This is gonna be the dungeon. That the Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgiving prove unfounded. Good. You have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Sir Aymeric. Master Alphino, a pleasure as always. And Mistress Alice. Hi, Fushigi. How wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Leonis for serving as our escort before other duties called him away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. How are you doing, Fushigi? And welcome. She was just hiding behind a tree. Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadow. No apologies are necessary, Mr. Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard's support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leader will plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. Nice. I hope it was a lovely shower. Thank you, but I think I need... Is there a way to turn those off so I can't see when you're actually doing stuff? And to be fair, I actually thought that sound level was going to be much higher than it actually is. Louder. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer to cooperation, which allowed Elisidzie to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Aymeric. The Empire is is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regard to the Science, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you, must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? Yeah. Back to farming points. Oh, that's why you never left my stream. You're farming points. Thank God my stuff is so cheap. That's how we adults speaks, the assistant adults. He's 16, he's not an adult. Mayhap the one would like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Hall, Yugiri? Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I am curious to know how Papalima and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs, not to mention what has been going on about Balsar's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stone anon. What's up, Tank? Sorry. Back to Revenant's Hall. Dubby dum dubby dum 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 dee dee ba dee ba da. Welcome back, Linus. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? None that will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Griffin on the wall. Well, as much as I enjoyed the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Ah, you are returned from the council, but what of Alphino? Did some other matter require his attention? By the way, Fushigi, I got my tea. I know, random, but yes, I got it. Mine apologies, friend. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. How's Nagu doing? Mango! Mango! She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision. Each of the nation Ishgardian included has committed providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial court between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously... One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite, to open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there were some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon his reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnel beneath Belsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. Bring the whole party, why not? As mine, it has been far too long since I shared a shadow with the shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. But the thing is, if you're too many people, you miss... You're like wasting the whole stealth thingy. A crowd cannot sneak. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve... Yeah, exactly, to increase the risk of detection. Kryl and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Leveliers? I'll return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn to the worse, it would seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accommodate me, Leonis? Gridania will... I want to infiltrate. Gridania will be safer for your presence, and while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, their sister might ask that you remain in the Rising Stone to pass on messages and so on. Nope. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. Tataru is there. She's a perfect messenger. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an obstructive view of the Belsar's wall, and I should be interested in to speak to Alliance Commander who have installed themselves at its top. Okay. What does my inventory look like? Ooh, I forgot about that one. Minion guide. Moonbreeder. Those are Emerk. Moonbreeder. Seriously? You can't summon... Okay. Okay. Pinen. Pine. I see a wild Fushigis line. Alienus, there you are. Come. Amarissa. What? The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to appraise us in the development at the wall. Fancy meeting you two here. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino, we'll have the Griffin by the scuff and the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the Griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? It would be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papalymo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. No. The talking part I leave to you. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Yeah. I guess she's not wrong though, but yeah. Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our alliance friend will doubtless have news for us. That was not the mount I wanted, but okay. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commander officer. You will find him at the observation platform. Pray proceed. I was just gonna fly up there, but the quest was down here. Swish. Oh, Pippin. Greetings, my friend. It's good to see you both well. And Hilda, I didn't even see her. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see? And the sight of you might help remind him why we bothered. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day the Grand Melee, having borne the brunt of your blows. May I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. It is heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defender thus gather in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. Until now. Report. What? 7 hells. Fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault on top of the wall? So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. What? Dungeon time! Impossible. We gave no such order. Of course, the wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin's supporters to slip into Almigo. He could then incite the rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eosa, meanwhile, would be plunging into chaos. Do you two want to join in the dungeon? Leona's wisdom must make for the wall at once. What? Just the two of you? Our companies embark on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we can do that... Lady Hilla, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the signs to safety? Ha! I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the navigator guide us through the storms. Well, yes, the clothing looked very convincing. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Almigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be a first step in liberation of our homeland. Al Amigo will be free, no matter the cost. So quiet. Music. From what Papalimo told me, the trial ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight way for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Note that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through their grip and make him see reason by any means necessary. I'm gonna kick his ass. Once we are free of the tunnel, we will make for your position with all due haste. And if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Baelza's Wall. So the question still stands, Final and Fushigi. Do you two want to join? I'm gonna DC travel real quick, yeah. Fuji is so busy with her... Oh, she said sure, never mind. I was gonna say she's so busy with her island sanctuary, so she's not even gonna ask, but she did. Never mind, never mind. Because I guess this is like a real or a normal dungeon, right? It's not gonna be like a raid. Can you just shut up? I don't know what level it is. Level 60. Bel Adona. There you go. Then I meant I read dragon, not dragoon. Yeah, I sent you an invite. I should have sent you an invite. I can send you another one. That player has already been invited. There we go. Finally, even in the area. Okay, are we ready? What? One of your party members does not meet a requirement for this duty. What level is your Dragoon, Fushigi? This reminds me of when we both started playing and we were both in. Oh, it is level 60. When we were trying to do the roulette, and for some reason, me and Fushigi could not do the roulettes together. When we were gonna do them with Warrior in Saints and Sinners. I don't even remember what the free company is called, to be honest. Sinning Saints. Warrior tried to get us in, but when me and Fushigi was together, it did not let us join the queue. But if we separately joined with Wario, it worked for some stupid reason. Do you remember that, Fushigi? I did not expect that we would have to wait for so long for a healer. Sure, we haven't waited for that long, but still. Average item level is 2 and third requirement, maybe. That's why Dragoon didn't work. And I don't even know what I... Oh, 260. Do I have any recommend? Nope. I don't. What notification was that? Probably Twitch. I had a lot of Twitch notifications. What is that big thing? Oh. Level 20? I expected it to be higher level. I kind of want to go down there. Okay, it actually says average wait time less than 5 minutes. Now it's taking 3 minutes. We should be in now. Uh-oh, that thing is one of the special achievement fates. What? Do you mean it's something that I should be doing? Whoa, why did I get so many on me? Why can I not target the one I want to target? Well, I'm barely doing any damage at all. Did you stub your toe against something? Silence! I think that's silence. Yeah. I think it's gonna be faster for us to actually get into the duty than finishing this one off. With your food. You're trying to turn off the light with your food. I'm pretty sure you were gonna say foot, but yeah. Ow. 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 That's not a good thing to do. I just realized I do not have Iron Will on. I'm just tanking anyway. Fushigi. Oh, wait, you're here now. Never mind. I was just gonna say, Fushigi, we need your help to make damage, and then I saw, wait, she's in the area. I feel like my Chocobo is gonna die pretty quick. Fushigi's Chocobo is so big! Or, I guess I'm the small one, but still. Yeah, my Chocobo is gonna die. Yeah, we're not gonna finish this anyway. There we go. I think we could have finished it if it wasn't... because we had to go into this. We're doing good progress when Fujiki came up there. When we had some more DPS. Evening, guys and gals. Iron Will on, there we go. Is this a Gridania song? The night theme? That felt odd having here. That healer is doing good. Even though I was close to death and I actually helped with a what's it called? Clemency? Clemency. I think that one, the healer is doing good. The healer did great. I need healing. Mike has been playing too much Overwatch. I need healing. First boss. Oh, let's get ready to rumble. Oh, your toe need healing. I need to start learn to start using my dots. He will grow back. Oh, ow! I did that not too long ago. Or actually, it was a while ago now, but I think the toe is still blue. I'm blue, dabby. Oh wait, where am I even supposed to be going? Oh, that way. Oh, there was another treasure coffer. Oh, that was a ring. I thought it was a shield. Oh. Oh, which one of those? I have one as a mount. Oh my god, it's getting wrecked. Oh, hi. I did not expect it to fall from the sky. Yahwatashi no watase. God dang it, can you guys stop doing area effects? Wrong attack. There we go. Ow. Oh, I thought that one died. There we go. Hey, I see you. I see you there. Stopped one at least. Oh, is this way out now? Whee! This kind of reminds me of a boss from Final Fantasy VII. Whoa! I should have known that before. Oh, is my Iron Will not on? Yes, it was. Oops, wrong button. Oh, ear stitching, ear stitching. Where are the bits? Where are the bits? Oh god. Ah, nice. Yahwatashi no watase. Since when do we have to pay attention for red? Ow. That was 2 circles on me, goddammit. Tiny turbo. Oh, you're leaving now? Time for VR chat, I guess. Bye-bye. Take care and thank you for being here. Have fun whatever you're gonna do. Maybe. So, what else are you gonna do? Bye! Oops, wrong button. Oh well. Oh, the Griffin. It's him again. Okay, just give the fuck up. Sloppy? What do you mean sloppy? Ah, you tried to flash me? Ah, okay, now I get what you meant sloppy. Sloppy! Sloppy! The fuck? Sloppy. I kind of understand why you wanted to be a dragoon here. Sloppy. He says it so calmly too. Sloppy. Oh, I thought we won. This was like, no, he shouldn't be dead yet.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Sloppy. He has some really fancy skills, but this was much easier than I thought it was gonna be. Sloppy. thank you for helping me out with that. It always feels better to have friends in the team than random people. Sloppy is a great joke, yeah. Joke.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
You can see on the shoulder parts that it's not really the same outfit.
Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
I don't understand why it's not a flame soldier. They are imposters. Who?
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea. They die that others may live.
Of course, the Lalafels are evil. I am so curious. There is one
Attack!
Oh my god, he did not sound convincing. There's in one cutscene I know there's a Lalafell that has at least, yeah, I'm a Lalafell for the time being. Who said I'm not evil? There is a Lalafell in a cutscene later on that at least in the Japanese dub voice acting, he has a super dark voice.
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
I've already beaten one of those.
War machines.
How did they get here so quickly?
I don't think maybe it is that Lalafell, but this is not a cutscene that I've seen.
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
It was just like, why did they give him such a fucking dark and manly voice? Hi Jock, how are you doing? And welcome. Oh, another one. Yeah, she's having second thoughts now. Too late.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
I hit some cold beer with the boys and now got back home. Nice. I'm tired as always, but I'm doing good. Engage. That's brutal.
Gods help us! What are we thinking? The Empire's too big, too powerful. Mighty Ralker, grant us the strength to crush our
He was sacrificing the people to summon Ralger. I didn't think about that. Since we just learned that you can either use crystal or sacrifices, right?
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Illbird. I should have known.
Final.
This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
Oh, I forgot about that. He got the 2 eyes. I forgot about that.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces.
I do not like how he read those lines. It sounded like it was doing a speed run.
My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lonorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
I don't think... Nah. I still think the Warriors of Darkness, the warrior, was much better. He had more feelings to it.
Summoned?
You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power!
Oh yes, I know their limitations, which is why
I can imagine there is.
on a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
No, either. I thought it was a paladin, not a dragoon.
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
Can I not just lob the shield in his forehead or something? That would look hilarious. Like, don't cut over to my character, just see the shield like clonk. Splat. He became the last human sacrifice, I guess. Or did he attempt to become... This is kind of brutal, to be honest. This is dark. This feels really dark all of a sudden. I like it though. It kind of gives me like Final Fantasy VII Genova flashbacks. Yeah, happy Halloween. There's nothing yet. I'm looking forward to it being more dark than this. There is also one thing that I like with the Final Fantasy games, that they are not afraid to get really dark.
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do.
Kill the primal when it appears.
There is one thing.
What? Hey, where do you think you're going?
Are you gonna sacrifice yourself?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
Yeah, the spell that killed him, right?
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Teams Marty, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalymo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
Gotta consider that thing would be 10 times more powerful than in Hog or Bahamut. But do you mean the thing that he's trying to summon right now? And how can it be 10 times stronger than Bahamut? Isn't Bahamut one of the strongest beings in the whole Final Fantasy universe? Or do you mean that staff is 10 times stronger?
No! If you're staying, then so am I!
No, Ida! There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this! Take her! Please, you have to take her!
Knock her out. Knock her cold.
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Wait, what? I guess I'm not gonna be able to stay, but... And I was like, I die and I have to redo everything. Like, fuck. Nice.
I think he means now!
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida.
This time it is final. See.
Now, Let us see how good a student I truly was.
And here you two are just shelling. Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Because you need to live. Papa Lima is my friend. I should have been there with him. He told you to go. I feel like they should have voice acted this too. You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louis wore the same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? I know all right. I know. There is nothing more you could have done. Ilbert caught us all off guard. Even Leonis was powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget Papa Lima's strove to protect, or the lesson he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. For a man that is very, like, what should I say, playful, crude, he knows his way with words. Leave Ida with me. Go on. Go back to Rising Stone. The others need to know what happened here. Once again, I find myself at a loss of words. But Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and appraise our companions of all of this. Pray make your way there at once. Pray make your way to the Rising Stone. I will send words to Ishtola and the others of our imminent return. You could chalk it up to his information gathering training, but with all things Thancred himself went through, he knows better than most, yeah. That is true. Urianger. 'Twould seem you bring ill tidings, brother. A brother. Aye, behind the griffin mask, we found the grinning face of our old adversary, Ilbert. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate the summoning ritual, even as we looked on. By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such magic requires every ounce of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever our last resort, as I am certain Papalymo was aware. Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master even unto the grave. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilbert came across and possessed Nidhogg's eyes. In the depth of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind aspected ether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Then mayhap it was the work of the Asians. But now is not the time for idle speculations. Kryl, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light, and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it then. What? Without so much as a by your leave? Pray forgive Arkenistol her brevity. She seeketh employment lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort either doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss on mine own way. By thy leave, Lady Alice, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrender to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalymo's sacrifice. Quite, we must begin preparation to face Ilbert's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. That was a sentence I could not read. Holy. School's out! Yay! God damn it, I'm getting so many orchestra thingies. Ah, the good old Urianger, even thine word shall assure to impress and confuse our minds. Shriek Room. The funny thing with it, I'm not that confused by it, and the sentence I had trouble reading was Alpino's sentence. Aliens, I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged, meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before... And there we go. A communication from the Alliance. One moment. Please hold. Yes, of course. Our representative will be present. My thanks. That means me. Word from Gridania. The council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leader have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the primal, of course. As of Ishtol's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged. Yes, but Elisizir doubtless shares our concern about how long it will remain so. I am told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings. A wise decision to more minds we have... The more minds we have working on this, the better. I think the reason I'm having trouble reading his sentences is because I miss the dots, the punctuations. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stone in Tataru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. And I think that's going to be the end of this chapter. And I think that's also going to be the end of the stream of today. Am I going to go to Shirogane? Or that's the residential district, but still, since we have a samurai here now.
A word, if you would, good sir. This place. It is
Oh, hello there.
Eorzea.
A word, if you would, good sir.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Beautiful creature.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Aye.
Eh? Yes? You're in Eorzea?
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again.
He comes from like a cult, or not a cult, culture where they speak in tongues all the time, in riddles. And he got mad he didn't get a straight response. Alrighty then.
You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
Hungry? Even though that almost sounded like a fart.
To lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
He reminds me so much of Kinemon from One Piece. The samurai that could not admit that it was hungry or anything. Because it was beneath a samurai.
Good God, man. Are you alright?
That was not what I expected. Okay. I like it how they went from that super serious moment to this.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
I am so glad Bunny is not here getting spoiled by this. Why are you still standing here, half-naked Bunny? Oh, I like the shield. Nice. The obvious solution. Oh, I've already started the last. Yeah, school's out forever. That was the last part when I got that achievement. They stopped playing. So I am actually doing the last chapter now. I'm not gonna do this now though. Oh god. I wish you could stream this so we can actually hear her reaction to everything. But that's probably never gonna happen. Anyway. Can't do that. Timing. Just as switch pose, I started smiling. Anyway. Thank you for the help in the duty, and thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna end the stream right here. Yeah, but I wanna see the video and hear her react to stuff. She actually wrote to me too, and she wanted to play and be on voice chat before she actually go on to voice chat on the stream. So we're gonna play without me streaming it sometime before we actually go in a voice chat on stream. But anyway, like I said, thank you for being here and thank you for supporting me so much and helping me with the duty and everything. I appreciate it so much, even though it might not sound like it, but I do. I'm just bad at showing gratitude, I guess. Anyway, take care and see you tomorrow. I'm gonna finish. I saw the orange text, but I did not react. I did not figure out that that's what was going on. Help is on the way, dear. Yeah, we're gonna finish Heavensward tomorrow. It's just like 4 more quests, so... Sorry, not 4, 5 maybe. 4. So yeah, see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye-bye.